give it a go. Say, hey everybody, this is NJ from movingtomexi.co. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal.
I would never forget myself.
What's that?
I couldn't show my face again.
You couldn't show your face again? Oh man, that's funny.
Well, I think
all
that
right.
was
Well,
it,
we
huh?
tried. So you guys got the idea. I wanted NJ to say bienvenidos a nuestro canal, but he thought he'll go back to Calgary, never be able to show his face again. I do disagree. Look how tall you're getting. Anyways, so many reasons we love living in Mexico. Obviously, one of them is the proximity of the beach. We have animals. We have dogs. We take care of about 12 street cats, 10 or 12 street cats. It's hard to keep track. We have 5 cats of our own.
Here's Angie's massage. This is where
Angie's massage. So literally, we just left my house. So this is where we go to get our massage. I am coming here later today for a good hour-long massage this afternoon. Normally Carla is my massage therapist. She is the second from the left.
On that
but
picture.
they're all amazing. All amazing.
Okay.
And this is Boomer. Hey Boomer, siéntate. Oop, siéntate, Boomer. Siéntate.
Oh, what a
This
good
is
boy.
Boomer, such a good
Siéntate,
boy.
Sit.
So Boomer was a rescue here in Mexico, and we got him over 8 years ago. Adelaide, my daughter, was helping at one of the shelters in Vallarta, and then she brought this picture home of little Boomer. You were a lot younger back then, and you were a bit grouchy. He was a little bit of a grouchy pit, but we worked with him, and now he's like sweet. He's just sweet as apple pie.
And then we have
And
Ivy
then we have
over
little
here.
Ivy, who soon
Hi, Ivy.
after Boomer, she's a rescue too.
And she's purebred German Shepherd.
Purebred German Shepherd. Something like that. German Shepherd Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And so the story with Ivy was we were in Centro and there was like a carnival in town, and there was these carnival guys, and they had her. They're just kind of like manhandling her, and I'm like, we got to rescue this dog.
Yeah.
So I gave the guy a couple Coronas in exchange for her, and we took her home, and now she's been living with us almost 8 years now. She's got a bum leg, but she can run.
Yeah.
She's actually pretty fast for an old Chihuahua with a bum leg. Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
So, our house, where we're staying right now, is literally a block to the beach. And we're one street over from Lázaro Cárdenas, which is the main street in town. One of the other restaurants we like to go to is Kencho. We're gonna have to do an episode or a video with Kencho one day soon. Yeah, we got the coffee shop. ¿De dónde viene el café?
Oh, el café es de aquí de Malinal, de Local, de la Sierra Madre, el Huicholes Lane. This smell, please.
Ah, es rico.
Sí, rico. Muy bueno.
Muy bueno.
El mejor del mundo.
Lo que necesitas es como un espresso machine aquí para hacer como espressos y maquillados.
En la pandemia, antes de la pandemia, o en la pandemia puse una ollita, un termo.
Ajá.
Vino el gobierno, el ayuntamiento.
Y dice que no.
Dijo que no. Hey, necesitas un permiso como si fuera restaurante. Ah, entonces lo quito, ya no le doy nada a nadie y no hay problema y ya.
Pero ya no hay problema vendiendo el
No,
café
así,
de grano y molido, ¿no?
Sí,
Molido y de grano. Grano is full beans.
Ya.
So you would grind these at home.
Grano.
Y,
Molido.
y también él tiene molido, which is already...
intenso. Este es intenso, de grano.
Okay.
Intenso de grano y molido intenso.
Intenso. So molido is when you already get the beans are ground, so you don't have to grind them. Right. And grano is a bean. So if you're ever buying café aquí en México, tú puedes preguntar al vendedor, ¿es de grano o es molido?
Sí.
¿Ok?
Sí,
¿Y cómo te llamas?
Isidro.
Isidro.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Saludos a Estados Unidos y Canadá, que son mis mejores clientes.
Excelente. ¿Y cuánto vale una bolsa?
150
150
pesos la bolsita.
Okay, so 150 pesos for a bag of
That's a
coffee.
big bag.
Put that in
Yes.
perspective. That's $7.50 for organic coffee
Yes.
made right here in
No,
Nayarit or Jalisco.
Loco, no, es Nayarit.
Nayarit, so it's Nayarit.
No, Huicholes
Coffee?
Lane,
Ah.
Sierra
Ah,
Madre.
Ah,
donde
ok,
Sierra Madre.
excelente.
Cool. We'll come back.
Ok, cuando regresamos voy a comprar una bolsa. Feliz año nuevo.
Feliz año nuevo.
Ok, nos vemos pronto.
Ok, mucho
Ok.
gusto. Adiós.
So, I mean, so many things we love about Mexico, but that is one of them. It's like the pop-up shop. And so I was asking him about, I said, hey, you got to get like an espresso machine here so we can come get a macchiato or a double espresso. And he's like, well, he did have this little machine, but you know, the government came by when the pandemic first started and said, you know, you need a license because you're a restaurant.
Right, right.
So you have to remove the machine, but they're still allowing him to sell his cafe. And you know, that's one of the nice things about Mexico is there is, you know, there's rules, but there's some unwritten rules where, you know, a guy like this can kind of set up his little pop-up and no one's gonna fault him for trying to make a living,
That's
which is
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
And look, a block from my house, and I can go buy my fresh organic coffee. What do you think of that,
That
Paul?
was pretty awesome, and the bag was not, you know, that's a pretty solid bag of coffee right there.
Excelente.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's mis amigos. La policía del estado. ¿Cómo están?
Buenos
¿Todo
días.
bien aquí? Feliz año nuevo.
Feliz año nuevo.
¿Cómo pasó todo? ¿Tranquilo? ¿Cómo estás?
¿Qué tal?
¿Todo bien?
Hola, ¿cómo
Hola.
estás?
Mira.
Ellos son mis amigos. They were living at one of our properties for 4 meses, 5 meses,
6.
6 meses
Casi
en
6.
Casa Victoria.
Sí, como 5 o 6 meses.
So durante la pandemia, during the pandemic, we had all this vacancy. Well, we still have a lot of vacancy, but now we have clients coming. So they just came from Tepic.
Yeah.
That's where they live, was in the main city of Nayarit, and they're here to protect us.
Yeah.
And keep everything like normal, ¿no?
Sí,
Pero en realidad no está pasando nada mal. There's nothing really.
todo tranquilo.
Everything is muy tranquilo. And we're gonna do an episode with these guys one day soon. A Taco Tuesday. En la noche, lo que me gustaría hacer, tenemos este programa de movingtomexi.co y tenemos
canal,
un programa que
Sí.
se llama Taco Tuesday.
Ya.
Y un martes nos gustaría ir con ustedes para comer unos tacos y hablar sobre su trabajo y el pueblo y
Sí.
México.
Muy bien.
¿Y cuál taquería aquí es tu favorito en Bucerias?
En Bucerias, pues, de los que yo he probado es donde está el Santander.
Ajá.
Arribita hay unos tacos de...
Ok, al otro
¿De
lado.
carnitas?
Sí,
¿Carnitas?
de cabeza, se podría decir.
Ah,
okay.
ok, taco de cabeza.
Taco de
I've always
cabeza.
wanted to go do taco de cabeza in an upcoming show, so maybe
Y
one day,
adobada y
un
tripa.
día vamos para tacos de cabeza.
Sí, claro que sí.
Muy bien.
Feliz año.
Igualmente.
Feliz
Nos
año.
vemos pronto.
Bye.
Bye.
Feliz año.
Bye.
Hola,
Hola.
buenos
Hola.
días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo,
Muy bien, gracias.
¿todo va bien?
Todo bien,
¿Y
gracias.
cómo te llamas otra vez?
Hugo,
Hugo.
Hugo,
Hugo.
Hugo del
So, Hugo González, ¿sí? ¿No?
Hugo.
Pero Hugo trabaja aquí, tú trabajas aquí para limpiar este espacio.
Exactamente, todo esto limpiarlo.
Y
Está bien para el turismo
¿Cómo
que
está
venga.
ganando el dinero? ¿Quién está pagándote? ¿Es como propinas o uno de los dueños aquí o qué?
No, aquí se cobra lo que es la cuota
Ok.
del baño.
Ok.
Sí. Y con eso, de
Ok.
ahí se compra bolsas, mantenimiento que para el baño y
Ok.
etcétera.
So he
Todo
works
está
here,
muy bien.
keeps everything nice and clean. He takes care of the bathrooms, keeps them clean.
Yeah,
He makes
come
his tips and his money just doing this. But this place is always like sparkling.
Yeah.
Start clean.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah. So you
Yeah.
What would be your
Looks really nice.
expectation?
It's very nice.
Super nice. Hardwood floor.
Sí, yo les cobro 10 pesos por cada persona.
Okay.
Porque por el mantenimiento, que bolsas, que limpieza y todo eso.
Excelente.
Sí.
Very good.
Todo
So
bien.
there's, in Mexico, you'll see that a lot with washrooms. There's going to be a small charge. In this case, it's 10 pesos, no? 10 pesos cada persona, 10 pesos. It's like 50 cents, okay? But what you're getting is you're helping someone earn a living. He's also taking very, very good care of this space so that you can go to a washroom that is actually clean whenever you need it. And you're here on the beach, you can use a nice washroom, see? Muchas gracias por
Ok,
todo lo que
estamos.
haces, ¿eh?
Luego,
A la orden.
mucho gusto.
Bienvenida, señorita.
Gracias.
All right.
Okay.
So
We made it
that's
all.
funny how that all worked out.
Yeah.
We ran into everybody.
There's a lot of characters on the way to the beach.
On the way. And where did Bubba go?
I saw Jillian too.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she just kind of sneaked around.
Are they, oh, they're down there. Well,
Okay.
let's go
Yeah.
find Jillian and her
And
magic.
here we are.
So this is the beach. This is the beach in Bucerias. It's the New Year's weekend. People are out enjoying some sun, some fresh air, some vitamin D, which is good for your health. Now there's going to be some negative Nellies, right? They're going to be like, oh my God, look at all those people on the beach. There's this thing going around the world. Have you not heard of it? Well, guess what, everybody? Let's be a little bit tranquilo. We're on the beach. There's all this fresh air. There's no danger here. It's not peligroso, okay? Peligroso is dangerous. I don't think, you know, what's the worst thing that can happen? There's jellyfish in the water sometimes. You might get stung by a tiny little jellyfish. Or every now and then there's these little wasps that come on the beach and they kind of like get stuck in the water in the sand. And I've stepped on one before and got stung. That's about the only dangerous thing you're gonna find here. And maybe drinking too much Pacifico or
Yeah.
too many margaritas.
A little too much sun, a little too much beer.
A little too much sun, a little too much beer. But you're doing yourself a
But even
favor.
then, you know, you got the bathroom right over there.
And
it's
you got that
sparkling
clean bathroom? Yeah, Paul, what do you think of that?
I never knew
actually,
that
I
was
never
there.
actually looked in that bathroom until
Yeah.
no, it was like hardwood floors.
He opened that door and I was like,
I was
"Where
like-
is this?"
I was like, oh no. I don't know if you remember that movie called Train Spotting.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever see it?
A
It's like
long time ago.
it's like the worst washroom in all of shit. Not England. What's that other place? Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland.
And it
There's Ivy.
that maybe would be someone's
Is
expectation.
Boomer allowed to get off
Yeah,
leash
Boomer
here?
can- Boomer can go off the leash now. Sometimes he's a little grouchy with other dogs, but he's only just grouchy. He will
Yeah,
never
yeah.
hurt them. And the Boomer loves a good coconut. Hey, Boomies. Is this a cocoa? Is this a cocoa? Is this a cocoa? Is this a cocoa? And this is the familia. Well, part of it. Where's Adelaide?
I think she's studying her Spanish.
Oh, she's studying Espanol.
That's right, she's preparing for the next video.
This is the
Yes.
famous Jillian in her thumb that everyone got right in the last video.
There it
See that
is.
thumb?
There it is.
All right, so, well, what are, I'm gonna ask you, MJ, first, because I don't know if I ever asked you this, but like, what's your number one favorite thing about being in Mexico, other than being with us?
The beach, the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So beach and the weather would be like the top two.
Yeah, I would say.
And what about you, Jilly?
The beach,
Yeah.
the weather, and the food, for
The
sure.
food, yeah.
Yeah.
All those three things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things. It's funny because just on our little walk, we ran into the coffee guy. We saw Angie's massage, ran into this coffee guy, 150 pesos for a bag of organic coffee. How can you go wrong with that? Then we ran into the state police that were living on our property for months. Super good guys. And then we ran into the bathroom guy, Hugo. And I've never seen his bathroom before, and he opened the door to show us. It's like
It's
the
sparkling
Four
clean.
Seasons.
Yeah.
It's like a bathroom in the Four Seasons Hotel, and 10 pesos.
Amazing.
So anyways, it's that time of the week again, everybody, where we're giving away a week stay in beautiful Bucerias, Mexico. And we're gonna do things a little bit different this week. We're gonna mix it up a bit because we got some good feedback on how we had people go back to a past video and they, had to find the answer to something. So the first person to get these two answers correct and comment below, you're gonna win this week's stay. And the bonus, again, just like the last time we did, was, even if you're not the first, but if you can get those 2 answers correctly and watch this video I'm going to tell you about here in a second, then we're going to enter you into a special bonus draw next week. So next week we're going to give away 2 one-week stays. What do you guys think about that? Amazing, Bubba? Is it amazing?
Pretty epic.
And you're not allowed to enter the contest though, because I mean,
Because you're already here.
you're already here.
I'm already here.
He always wins a week stay. Plus he gets his flight paid for
Anytime I
too.
want.
Yeah, anytime he wants. But before I go, I have to give some selfless promotion?
Self-promotion.
Self-plug?
Self-promotion, which
Yeah.
is just
Promotion?
selfish?
No.
No. I'm gonna give some self-promotion here for BC Bucerias. We had the question from a bunch of people that are like, what can we do to kind of help you guys? We know that your business is down 90%. You know, not that we're anything special in the world, like everyone is struggling. But here's the thing you can do is seriously consider coming to Mexico for a vacation, and because it's something that could be good for your heart, something that could be good for your soul. We've got lots of vacancies in a lot of our properties. We'd be happy to give you a special deal. Email Jillian at bcbucerias.com and give her the promotion code, I don't know, like Bucerias25, and we'll give you 25% off our rates. And the next thing is, if you live anywhere in the area or you're coming to the area and you want to experience what we experience, you could do a bike tour with us through BC Bucerias. We have fun tours on beach cruisers where we do taco tours in the morning. So like, just like Taco Tuesday, you can experience this beautiful culture, but on a bike and eat some yummy food. I also do 2 really fun evening tours that are a little more drink centric. So there's some cocktails, there's some Mexican wine, there's some beer, and one of them, we do a sunset cocktail on the beach to finalize it all off. We just did a tour this week with a couple from Edmonton, right?
Yep.
And they brought their daughter with them, and they had a great time. So it's something we could do with almost all ages. And if you're into like serious cycling, I could take you on anywhere from a 40-kilometer ride to a 150-kilometer ride on road bikes. We can get into Sierra Madre Mountains. We can do it all. So anyways, that is it for the promotional part of the video. But thank you again, everybody. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, toggle the notification, and here is how you're going to win. How are they going to win, Boomer? Do you know? A while back, we came up with an idea for Margarita Monday. It's going to be something we'll do on occasion because it's a little bit more production to do these, a little bit more sit down with the owner interview. But if you can go back to the video when I was at Joe Jack's Fish Shack, and what you need to tell us below, and if you're the first person to comment and answer these 2 questions correctly, which margarita, what was the name of the margarita that I ordered, the first one I drank, okay? And number 2, what are the 3 key ingredients to that said margarita? If you're the first person and you get those 2 questions or those 2 answers correct, then you win a week stay in Bucerias, Mexico. If you are second or third or 100th, it doesn't matter how many of you get that information right and comment below. We're going to enter your name into the bonus contest. So next week we're going to give away 2 one-week stays, and the 1-week bonus is going to be for everyone who comments below on this video and gets the answer correctly. So on that note, Feliz Sábado, happy Saturday. It was a great New Year's Eve to be with family and good friends. And NJ, I'm putting you on the spot. You're gonna have to do the nos vemos, hasta luego, and adios all by yourself on 3 in Spanish. 1, 2, 3.
Nos vemos. Hasta luego. And what was the last one?
Adios.
Adios.
Adios.